I tell you what it is with that. It's because you don't stop laughing from the second you get there to the second you leave. After the racing's finished, everyone gets together, you know, has a beer or has a sit down, a barbecue, and it's just a really enjoyable weekend. And then you put your helmet on, and the drivers are good. Like, it's a good race, and it's a long race. It's got, like I say, different elements to it. A bit of a team, more team involved as well. So yeah, but MS are massive in pro karting, right? They've got sort of the most of the grid are on their products. So um, I wanted to give my own team more of an identity. The problem with now is we're all on the same engines, right? So you can't really. There's a bit of performance to be had there, but it's minimal, right? You've just got to do a good job there. So giving the chassis, having your own chassis, like more of a gives your team more of an identity. You're not just another Tony Kart team like nearly everybody else. And they're brilliant. They've made some changes that I wanted to make, just little bits to make it more user friendly from the driving point, but also from working on it. It's durable. I think the quality of the product is high. And yeah, it makes us different. It gives a reason for people to come to us rather than just another OTK team, right? So it's been enjoyable, and actually I've learned a lot. You know, like what the tubing does, or moving rails, or changing the shape, or that I wouldn't have learned. Obviously, I just use the same as everybody else.
Yeah, it's a cool story, and I want more people to know about that kind of stuff, because I do think there's potential there to gain an advantage as a race team. Because if you just follow everybody else, you can only be as good as everybody else, and that's not motorsport to me. Like I like the concept of beating people with better equipment and better sort of better thinking.
The mid to late 2000s in Rotax especially, you had to be on an OTK, or that was the perception. Looking back, whether you did or didn't, I don't really know actually. But at the time, it felt like you had to be on an OTK. So 98% of the grids were. But then since X30 came along, there is now a much bigger range of chassis makes out there, which is good to see. Yeah, much better to see. And like you say, it does, different conditions or different circuits, different times of year. It gives different people advantages, and yeah, makes it more interesting, I feel.
I just had a thought. To go back to pro karts, like, what was that story you told me about, like doing a triple stint or something at Le Mans? And what was that about? Because I remember you saying about your hands or something.
I've done Le Mans was great. It's changed recently because they don't let long story, but they don't let corporates and owner drivers on in the same race. But Le Mans used to be like the biggest pro kart race of the year. I used to love it, and it was a big thing, and it's the one everyone wanted to win, so we'd all turn up with new chassis and the engines in good condition and whatever, in our best teams. And so it gets to the point where you end up rather than everyone having their fair share, you end up whoever's going well just leaving him in the car. So you end up, if it's really close, then you end up over the radio, you're gonna have to go again. Right, okay, yeah, I'll go again. And you're doing an hour and 20 stints at a time. And actually I wasn't involved, but if anyone gets the chance, watch the British 24-hour race from last year, because it's the best race you'll ever watch. It comes down to the last lap between Haas and MS car. It comes down to the last lap after 24 hours, and they crash going into the hairpin on the final lap. Absolutely brilliant. Watch the final half now. You won't believe it. There's been loads of races like that. I remember Le Mans one year. I think one year we lost by 10 seconds, and one year we won by like 5 seconds after 24 hours. It's really competitive. It's brilliant.
If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you like and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out the links below to our Patreon page and PayPal, and also the links to our merch store on Teespring. Thanks for watching.